Hello and welcome to Front and Center. My name is Scott Ziegler. I work for Massachusetts Lawyers Weekly, and we are joined today by Joe Chatham, the USA 500 Club's founder and managing director, who is fondly referred to as the master of relationship marketing. In 2013, he launched USA 500 Clubs. More than a business networking group, USA 500 Clubs creates a platform for high caliber professionals, including attorneys, accountants, financial and banking advisors, and business consultants to build and nurture meaningful relationships that naturally result in commerce and camaraderie. Joe, would you say I got that right? I think I did.
That sounds great. The master of networking is a little highfalutin, but I'll take it.
Okay, there we go. So, Joe Chatham, I'm told that USA 500 Clubs is out for blood, and we mean literally, not figuratively.
Yes, we are. Go ahead.
I was going to say word on the street is you guys have partnered with the American Red Cross to launch the first annual USA 500 Clubs Share a Pint blood drive. So let's hear about that.
Okay. Well, we're coming on just past 2 years in this pandemic, and almost, it seems like a couple times a week I would hear the news, and the news would talk about how desperate the Red Cross is for blood. They generally, the Red Cross needs about 12,000 to 13,000 pints donations every single day, and to keep up with the blood needs of this country. And they only supply about 40%, but although they're the biggest, of course, that everybody knows. So we reached out to the American Red Cross and asked them if we could help. We certainly have a lot of members, and thankfully healthy and generous members. And so we decided to start this campaign, Share a Pint, and in hopes of raising or donating 500, coincidental number, but 500 pints of blood over 500 hours in May. So really it starts on May 2nd through May 21st, and we hope to get 500 people to sign up, not just USA 500 members, but their partners, their business colleagues and associates, their friends, their family. We can make a serious dent. My office laughed at me. I said, let's go for 1,500 because that's the record, from what I'm told. And I feel that we can hit 1,500, but the goal for our first year kickoff on this is to raise 500 pints of blood that can go out to, approximately 2,500 hospitals and facilities across the country. And so, literally every 2 seconds, someone's in need of blood in this country. And there is the worst crisis, from what I understand, the worst shortage of blood that there's ever been. So we hope to make this a tradition in Boston of our professionals, their friends, family, and associates donating blood, and we're gonna push this every year.
Right, and part of that demand, as you talked about earlier, is most likely due to the pandemic. People not wanting to go to crowded places, even for such a noble cause as donating blood. But I imagine that these blood donations are among the safest possible places to go because they don't leave anything to chance.
That's right. The Red Cross has been doing this a long time. They're the most experienced at it, while all the other organizations are also terrific. I mean, that's the important thing, is that we give blood. We hope you'll do it through our campaign and with the American Red Cross, but they are prepared for it. They're not new to this game, and even with the pandemic, they've adapted like most of us. They take all the safety protocols that are necessary. And in our case, we've actually set up something through an application system of theirs that will allow members to sign up. You'll see right below here is the sign up link for it. You sign up, you put in your address, and it will give you can sign up for a time, and it'll tell you the most local donation center. So you're not walking into a hall with 500 people donating. You're going to a local donation place at a convenient time, convenient location for you. All you're doing with us is we're getting 500 people to sign up, and then it's up to them, as far as when to go in and actually do the donation. But it's very convenient, very safe, and it's meant to drive, fulfill the need that's out there right now.
Right. Yep. I used to go regularly to the downtown Boston donation center, which if I'm not mistaken, is kind of near the theater district. At least it was the last time I went, but the last time I went, Joe, they told me to come back in the year 2200. I'm no longer eligible to donate blood.
Oh my gosh. How's that?
Oh, funny you should ask, Joe. It's because, I don't know, I'm sure a lot of people out there have donated blood, and every time you go, you have to fill out paperwork, and there's a checklist of about 500 questions asking you all kinds of things about where you've traveled and the type of people you've associated with and so on and so forth. So as it turns out, the last time I went in, which was like 10 years ago, they added a question was, did you live in England, the United Kingdom, for more than 3 months starting in 1981, which I did. In 1981, I was in college and I spent a semester there. And so I checked yes, and that was it. They said, thank you for coming, but we can't take your blood. So I went back 10 years later thinking, you know what, those records don't, maybe things have changed. Maybe that question is not valid anymore, but no, can't do it. And I'm just guessing that it's because of mad cow disease, which was a big thing in England when I was there.
That's exactly what I was going to guess, because my daughter had done a paper on that and the splitting of prions, and that was a big issue back then.
Yeah.
So
but here's the thing. As a college student, I can't tell you how little beef I ate. Things were really expensive back then. The exchange rate was terrible. I ate like 90% potatoes and an occasional, fast food Kentucky Fried Chicken or something like that.
Oh, that's funny. And they didn't have mad chicken disease, so you're
No.
probably safe. But
No fish and chips, no fish disease.
it goes to show, though, Scott, they're very aware and they're very safe. They really watch out for it. In the upcoming summer months, summers are traditionally the lowest donation period that the Red Cross has. So it's really important that we think about it. May is Trauma Awareness Month, which so it's a good month to make the donations. Also, the Red Cross, this isn't USA 500, but for anybody who donates between April 19th and May 19th, so that would include many of our members, if they sign up, they're automatically entered for a chance to win a trailer camper that sleeps 8. And they'll get a $10 e-gift certificate to a merchant of their choice. That's all courtesy of Suburban Propane. So,
wow.
So that
should have been the lead.
Try to make it fun though, right? And anybody who comes from May 20th to May 31st will get a Red Cross aluminum water bottle and sticker set. So there's some little things, the Red Cross is really trying to make this as easy as possible to do outreach. We have the numbers and the members to do that outreach too. It's so simple. It really is. And I know that if everybody had a moment and they take a moment to just, give away a half hour of their time, they can save up to 5 lives per pint.
Yep.
That's a super easy give. It's a super easy give. Your body recovers quickly. You can donate several times a year. So, but, donate this time. Donate, 500 pints in 500 hours. Where the link is right here, once again, right below my name or where my name normally is. I don't care if you're a member of USA 500 clubs. The important thing is that we get the blood out there and help people. In fact, we're opening this up for USA 500 club members on May 2nd to May 21st. That's 500 hours. But your Mass Lawyers Weekly readers will have the special privilege of being able to sign on to this even earlier if this interview goes live before then. So we really, really, really encourage people, let's get out and help each other. We've done a great job over the past couple of years of helping each other as people. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. And I think we can hit 500. I still think we can hit 1,500.
I think so too. Well, it's time to wrap it up, Joe. People go to sleevesup.redcrossblood.org campaign/share a pint. Thank you, Joe Chatham. Let's get that blood in.
All right. Thank you, everybody.